This is Learn Hebrew Aleph to Tav, and today we are going to continue learning verb conjugation. The lesson structure is pretty much the same as the previous lesson in this series. Take a moment to review it if you feel necessary. As always, I recommend you go over the description for more information, exercises, links, and more. Okay, so let's continue our lesson with the root word tafas. If you have been following this series, you know that in the previous lesson, we discussed the root katav. My goal here is to show you how different roots are expected to behave similarly when conjugated according to the same verb stem, pa'al in this case. I will also compare some examples side by side so you can see how the root fits into the word and how the verb stem adds letters and syllables so it agrees with the person, gender, and more. Before all that, let's start with the past tense in the singular form. Ani tafasti. Ani tafasti. Ani tafasti. Ani tafasti. Ata tafasta. Ata tafasta. At tafast. At tafast. Hu tafas. Hu tafas. Hi tafsa. Hi tafsa. Take a look at the highlighted letters. Let's compare them to the root katav. The verb stem suffix is colored red, and the root is green. It is easy to see how the stem suffix repeats itself over words, regardless of the root. Well, there are also exceptions or irregular verbs, but we won't discuss those in this lesson. The logic and rules you see here covers a lot of verbs, so it is a solid start. Let's dive deeper and look at the first person, past, masculine example. Look how the nikud is the same regardless of the verb. Also, the suffix is the same. The major difference is the root letters. And guess what? This works the same over many other roots. If you understand and practice these patterns, you will be able to easily build more words yourself. So to conclude so far, we saw that different roots behave the same when conjugated according to the same verb stem under the gender, tense, and person. One thing that is missing here is the imperative form. I will not teach that in this lesson. The imperative form is not very common in day-to-day spoken modern Hebrew. I think it is better to focus on the commonly used words. Let me know in the comments below how important the imperative form is to you. If it is important for you at this stage, maybe I will go ahead and create a separate lesson for that, or maybe I will cover it as a different lesson. Let's continue with the rest of the verbs. Still in the past tense, the plural form. אנחנו תפסנו. אנחנו תפסנו. אנחנו תפסנו. אנחנו תפסנו. אתם תפסתם. אתם תפסתם. אתן תפסתן. אתן תפסתן. הם תפסו. הם תפסו. הן תפסו. הן תפסו. Now, with the suffix and root highlighted. Again, let's see the comparison to the root katav. you can clearly see how the root takes its place in the word and how the suffix helps to create the conjugated verb. By now you probably get the idea. It all repeats itself. Back to the singular form in the present tense. אני תופס. אני תופס. אני תופסת. אני תופסת. אתה תופס. אתה תופס. את תופסת. את תופסת. הוא תופס. הוא תופס. היא תופסת. היא תופסת. Let's see the comparison again. Try and tell apart the parts of every word, mainly the root and the verb stem suffix. Take into consideration the tense and the form. אנחנו תופסים. אנחנו תופסים. אנחנו תופסות. אנחנו תופסות. אתם תופסים. אתם תופסים. אתן תופסות. אתן תופסות. הם תופסים. הם תופסים. הן תופסות. הן תופסות. Now the future tense, starting with the singular form. אני אתפוס. אני אתפוס. אני אתפוס. אני אתפוס. אתה תתפוס. אתה תתפוס. את תתפסי. את תתפסי. הוא יתפוס. הוא יתפוס. היא תתפוס. היא תתפוס. אנחנו נתפוס. אנחנו נתפוס. אנחנו נתפוס. אנחנו נתפוס. אתם תתפסו. אתם תתפסו. אתן תתפוסנה. אתן תתפוסנה. הם יתפסו. הם יתפסו. הן תתפוסנה. הן תתפוסנה. Before we finish, I want to emphasize the importance of practice if you want to truly master verb conjugation. One or two root words are not enough. I will leave you an exercise in the description in which there is a list of roots you can practice with. try to build the conjugated words according to what we have learned today. That's all I have for you today. If you do have thoughts or comments about the lesson, put them below. If you like this lesson and want to see more, please subscribe. And as always, thank you and toda for watching.